In the heart of a lush emerald jungle, where the sun filtered through the canopy in golden streams, there lived a sloth monkey named Banba. He resided near the edge of the forest, where a magnificent banana tree stood tall, its branches heavy with luscious, ripe fruit. Banba adored this tree, spending his days lounging beneath its broad leaves and indulging in its sweet bounty. With each succulent banana he plucked, he savored the burst of flavor that danced upon his tongue, blissfully ignorant of the passage of time. High above the verdant expanse, in the upper reaches of a towering oak tree, dwelled Percival, a lively woodpecker with keen eyes and a sharp beak. Percival was inherently industrious, spending his days dotting among the branches, pecking away at the bark in search of insects and seeds. As the warm days of summer waned and the cool breeze of autumn began to weave through the leaves, Percival observed Banba's slothful habits with growing concern. One crisp morning, as Banba lounged beneath the banana tree, Percival descended from his lofty perch, his vibrant feathers shimmering in the sunlight. Landing gracefully beside Banba, he greeted the sloth monkey with a chirp of concern. "Good morning, Banba," Percival said, his voice laced with worry. "I couldn't help but notice that you spend all your days here beneath this banana tree." Banba looked up lazily, a half-eaten banana in his hand. "Why, yes, Percival," he replied with a contented smile. "Isn't it wonderful? The bananas are ripe and plentiful, and I have all I need right here." Percival cocked his head to one side, his bright eyes narrowing thoughtfully. "But Banba," he said gently, "what will you do when winter comes and the bananas are no more?" "It's important to prepare for the leaner months ahead." Banba waved a dismissive hand, unconcerned. "Oh, there's no need to worry about that, Percival," he replied airily. "This banana tree has never failed me before. I'm sure it will continue to provide all year round." With a heavy sigh, Percival realized that Banba was not heeding his advice. Nevertheless, he hoped that the sloth monkey would come to see the wisdom in his words before it was too late. As the days grew shorter and the nights grew colder, the vibrant hues of autumn gave way to the stark beauty of winter. The once lush foliage of the jungle thinned, and a blanket of snow settled over the forest floor. For Banba, the change in seasons brought with it a rude awakening. One frosty morning, as Banba stirred from his slumber beneath the banana tree, he was met with a sight that filled him with dread. The branches that had once been heavy with ripe fruit now stood bare and barren, stripped of their golden bounty by the chill winds of winter. Panic seized Banba's heart as he realized the gravity of his situation. Meanwhile, high above the forest floor, Percival remained snug and warm in his oak tree abode. His stores of seeds and insects provided more than enough sustenance to see him through the winter months, and he watched with concern as Banba ventured out into the cold in search of food. Despite his best efforts, Banba found the jungle to be a harsh and unforgiving place in the grip of winter. The once lush landscape was transformed into a frozen wasteland, devoid of the fruits and foliage that had sustained him in the past. Each day brought new challenges and obstacles, and Banba soon found himself growing weak and weary from the constant struggle to find enough food to survive. As the winter dragged on, Banba's once plump frame grew thin and gaunt, his fur matted and unkempt from his long days of searching. Desperation gnawed at his belly, and he wondered if he would ever taste the sweet flavor of a ripe banana again. It was a harsh lesson learned too late, and Banba vowed to heed Percival's advice in the future, lest he find himself in such dire straits again.